right, welcome to another edition of Courting Cinderellas, and today we look at the MEAC champion, the Howard Bison, and we do it with none other than Jason Crafton, the head coach at Maryland Eastern Shore. And I'll start with an easy one, Jason. Who's their best player? Who do we got to really look at as their best player, and what's his game about?
Oh, man, you got to look at Elijah Hawkins. When we play them, we call him the engine. And he's the engine because he's kind of the heart and soul of the team. He gets their transition attack going. And he does it in a lot of different ways. Sometimes guys just push it with the dribble, which he does, and he can get in the lane and probe and find guys, draw two, and kick. But he also does a great job of pushing it with the kick ahead. So he's finding shooters in transition, Dockery and those guys on the wing, and getting them easy shots in transition. And he's also throwing lobs at the rim for their bigs, who do a great job of running the floor. So their best player is no doubt about it, Elijah Hawkins, who's a candidate for player of the year in the conference. He's the engine and really gets their transition attack going.
What's the X factor with this team?
Bodies. These guys can sub in 5 fresh bodies in after in. They've got like 1 million guys on the bench. They've got they're healthy. They've got no injuries that I can remember seeing when we played them in conference play and in the conference tournament, unless something new happened. So Kenny's got a great team where he can put in 5 fresh bodies after 5 fresh bodies. They can play 10 or more guys, and they're all athletic. They're really synced together in what they do offensively and defensively.
Yeah, Kenny Blakeney done a really, really good job over there. Give me the reason why or how they pull off a huge upset in the first round and win a tournament game.
You're talking about a team that's top 20 in the country in three-point attempts, percentage, and makes. I believe they're at 17. So their ability to make the three-point shot, and a lot of that comes from Hawkins' ability to penetrate and pitch. Here's the thing. Hawkins can not only penetrate and pitch, he also shoots 50% from 3 on the season. So they've got 3 guys in him and Dockery, and their big man that can space the floor and shoot threes and make shots. So the three-point shot is going to be a big reason why they could move on in March. And also they play defense. So they're very aggressive defensively. They can get in the basketball. They can press. They can drop back. They can switch. So their aggressive defensive style and also their ability to make the three-point shot.
Hey guys, just a reminder, our sponsor for today's episode is Run Your Pool. They are hosting the Field of 68 Bracket Challenge. This year, they are giving away $1,500 in free prizes. It's all an incentive for you to get on there and find out just how good their platform is. I've been using them for my bracket pools for years. I've used them for Super Bowl squares. I use them for everything that I need to use them for. The biggest survivor pool that I'm in for both NFL and NCAA tournament is by Run Your Pool. So go check them out. The link's below. Tap in.
What do you worry about them the most going in?
You know what? I think that they've been playing such good basketball and they haven't lost much, So, I think they haven't experienced much adversity, but I do like the way that they were able to overcome getting down against Norfolk State and be able to come back and win and show some fight in them. I think early in the season, people were going after them and saying they weren't a tough basketball team. And Kenny's found a way to get these guys to play a tougher brand of basketball than they were earlier part of the year. So I think that if they can do a great job of not getting out tough as you go against bigger opponents and guys getting into the basketball and a higher level of athlete. But I've also think they've been prepared for that. They put a tough non-conference schedule. So they're going to be a tough out. Their ability to shoot the three, their ability to press, their ability to get in the lane and defend, and the amount of winning and confidence they've had from winning through the conference play, I think gives them a chance to be a good, to upset somebody in the first round.
All right, there you have it. Courting Cinderellas, the breakdown by Jason Crafton of the MEAC champion, Howard Bison.